Well, good morning. It's been a very wet and blustery weekend, but if you follow my vlogs regularly, you will know that I've been here on retreat, so feeling much more relaxed, much calmer, all zenned out, which is wonderful. Today I am riding over to 158 in Lincolnshire. It's just about an hour and 20 minutes ride, which should be quite a pleasant one, to get my handlebars fixed. The grip that fixes the handlebars in place has broken, so I've got a replacement part for me, because sometimes when I brake, especially at roundabouts, my handlebars slide forward, so it's not the best of things. Anyway, whilst I'm there, I'm going to be doing a static review of the Ryker 600 and 900, the F3 and the RT. I have done a riding review of all of those bikes, and I will put the links to those in the description down below. Warning though, on the F3 I said it was 150 brake horsepower. It's not, it's 115. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, when I did the RT, my phone became disconnected, so you can't hear all of that clearly, but it's all in the life of Karina. While this is playing, then please remember to hit that subscribe button. If you like this vlog, then give it a thumbs up and share it with your mates. Thank you. My bike's decided to wear part of the tree. Probably not the best place to park, but it was the only available space when I got here. And this is how wet it is, how much it's rained. Look, go find a tea towel before I pack them up. I've got a nice little country route. Hopefully not too flooded. Nice little town, country lane. I just set it all to music for you. It's in my chest. Got me feeling some kind of way. I confess the rhythm takes over. No room to rest. My heart's dancing. Just ridden through Naseby and I've stopped here. This is to commemorate the Battle of Naseby, 14th of June 1645. Here and the surrounding areas is where the defining battle of the Civil War was fought, and the parliamentarians won over the royalists and King Charles. I know I always get distracted and diverted, but it's fun finding these little places. Now, on with the musical event. In a minute, because I just realised I haven't set my relief, have I? Silly Billy. I've just been Thornby and Naseby too at this point here. Let's get started. Gonna avoid that. That's the A14 I'm going over. The melody, it's smooth and sweet, like honey dripping from a golden bee. It's the soundtrack to my soul's heat, making me move from my head to my feet. My heartbeat, yeah, it's pumping so loud. It's the rhythm of love, baby, that I found when the music plays. I just can't help but sway. Nothing else matters. It's my heart that obeys. Lost in the sound, my worries fade. Every note, every chord, a serenade with each beat of the drum. My spirit's unchained in the symphony of love. I am unafraid, yeah, it's pumping so loud. It's the rhythm of love, baby, that I found when the music plays. I just can't help but sway. Nothing else matters. It's my heart. Well, once again I'm arriving to my destination on fumes. I've only just seen the low fuel. Luckily there's a garage right next to 158, but unfortunately, I could turn it off, couldn't I? Hopefully I'll get it started again. You have to sit a long time at these lights at Tullington. You get 2 or 3 trains you have to sit and wait for. I'm now a couple of minutes late. I would have been on time if I'd scheduled for this. On for 8 is just literally the other side. 2 trains gone through and there's a 3rd one. It looks like we're waiting for a 4th. Deep joy. Anyways, I was so distracted en route. There's so many wonderful historic looking buildings. There was a deer park, there was a speedway, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, no Karina, follow your sat nav. You are on a mission to get to the garage in time. Got things to do, places to go, people to see. And there's the 4th one. Hopefully it'll be our turn to go after this. It's very dirty, 600cc. She's got a twin Rotax engine in and a brake horsepower of around 50. She's very basic. This is my cruise control. She's twist and go and a foot brake and a pedal down there for forward and reverse, and you just point her and you just go. Here we have a very clean looking 600cc Can Am Ryker with the original handlebars on, so you can see what the handlebars are like. The front, and this is how it comes. I've got the extension on the back of mine for panniers and a passenger seat. For this, if you want to change the suspension, just suspension in there, then you have to get your back wheel off the ground and then manually turn it with a spannery type thing. I'm so technical, aren't I? This is the 900cc, which looks very much usually like that, but this is a second-hand one, so it's already got the screen put on. And in the rally and the sport model, it will come with the back bit. You can either put a passenger seat on or a top box on. With the suspension, you just literally turn this, and it does have cruise control. Still no power steering though, just basic like the 600. And the front is pretty much the same. The 600cc has got a twin Rotax engine in and a brake horsepower of 50, and the 900 has a triple Rotax engine with a brake horsepower of 82. This is the Spyder RT Limited. This is the last one that I rode. As you can see, it's a bit of a beast. 1330cc with a brake horsepower of 115. Lots of wonderful luggage compartments, beautiful comfortable seats, power steering, heated grips, heated seat. You can put your screen, goes up and down, and you can also connect your phone to with a lead to the display, so you've got a sat nav as well. Fortunately, my favourite, the F3, isn't here today because it's on its way back from Motorcycle Live. But you can see it in its full glory in the riding vlog that I did. As I said earlier, the link is in the description below. When riding all these Can-Ams, I liken the Ryker to the Mini Cooper. You bounce along and you have lots of fun. They really are fun to ride. They're great for cornering and a bit like little mini go-karts really. But then we get up to the F3 and the RT and they're like riding limousines. They really are the best for comfort. Great for touring with a passenger. The Rykers are okay if you're going short distance with passengers, but they're not the most comfortable, whereas the F3 and the RTs are really, really comfortable for both the rider and the passenger. Another thing on the RT is the front. It is so much bigger, and the F3 is kind of somewhere in between the Ryker and the RT. The Rykers are great fun on country lanes, in the towns, but they're great fun through the towns because lots of people smile and wave at you, and it's great to know you've made somebody smile just by riding through their town or village. And they're also good on tour for just one person. I've done 26,500 on mine now, and it's been the best of fun. The F3 is also good in towns and on country lanes, and I would imagine very good to tour on. You can get panniers and that to put onto there as well. And very comfortable to ride and still quite sporty, I think. I think you still get a little bit of that fun look. The RT is just great for cruising. It's good around the towns as well. It's fun around the towns. It's okay around the country lanes, but I definitely prefer the other two. As I always say, it's personal choice. The best thing is to look into the Can-Am, see what you think is best for you, and come and have a test ride. And one of the great places to come and do that is here at 158 Performance in Lincolnshire. And just because it's here, I will show you a 2022 play of the F3. So this is the previous model, but it's still pretty cool. One of the things I do like about these models as well, and you can put all these on, is the fit plate. So it makes them so much easier to get on and off of. And the only difference between this and the new model is the lights and Apple CarPlay. This doesn't have the Apple CarPlay. So the F3 and the RT are semi-automatic. You change up and it automatically changes down, or you can do it yourself if you want to. Although the RT looks huge, it is the same footprint as the F3. It just looks big because of all the bulky bits on it. I so want this bike. I've even named her Bluebell. But then I'd have to rent a garage because I don't want to get rid of Bumblebee, and it's just, yada yada yada. In my dreams. All that's left for me to review is the four-wheeled. And of course the Canyon when it comes out next year.
Well, that was another lovely visit at 158. Always a pleasure. A lovely chat with Giles and Dan. And we were talking about the two-wheel bikes, electric bikes from Can Am coming out next year. They won't have any here, but they will probably have some in Malden, in Essex, so I'll be giving them a call. But what I need to do first is my CBT. I think I might just be able to manage that, just for a little test ride on something that's equivalent to a 125. Now, I'm off to see Tracy Trike for a lovely overnight stay and a good old girly catch-up. So, I'll see you when I see you. Ta-ta for now.